Hello, everyone, and welcome. Oh, wow, this is terrible. Okay, so today we are going to be making some fish and chips, and today, I just said that. But first, we're going to start off with the potatoes. So let me fix this angle. Wow, look at that. Oh, there we go. There's the cutting board. If I can I angle this right? There we go. First, we're going to start by peeling one huge potato. I'm going to rinse this off, and then I'm going to peel the skin right off. Andrew, glad you're streaming today. What's up, Ferret? Thank you, me too. Whoops, I left a stool here. Yeah, it's fun to be streaming again. Forgot I wanted to have another chat over here, so I get my other laptop. Let me get this going. Is everything sounding okay? I forgot to sound check everything. Key repeat is broken on this laptop, so if I type anything stupid, I'm hitting send, not deleting it all. No worries, man. Hey, it may just take a couple reads when I'm going through the chat message. It might take a couple takes, but that's all right. It's no problem at all. Okay, let me put this over here. Sounds good. Okay, no, you know what? Now I can't see it. How about over here? There we go. Start with peeling this potato. Oh yeah. You're gonna see a lot of potato waste. Whenever I peel potatoes, I want it absolutely perfect, so if I see any little bit, I'll just keep on taking chunks off till it looks nice. I've sort of made this French fry recipe before. It's the one where I boil it in salt water and then I deep fry it. I originally got it from British Fish and Chip Recipes, and I thought it was really good. So we're going to be doing that again. Let's see. Man, I miss streaming. I only took 1 week off, but it feels like I haven't streamed in an eternity. It's the weirdest thing ever. It felt good to move it a little bit later. I hope that doesn't throw things off for everybody. Since I get off work at 3, and I would start stream at 3:30, it was just really hard to prepare everything in time. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to push it back a half hour here. Oh, I already spilled. I'm going to try to not make a humongous mess today. Every time I stream, the whole kitchen is in complete chaos. Although I think the last time I cooked, that was like the first time it wasn't completely terrible. Works for you? Nice. I mean, it's like 6 p.m. your time, so it's not like some weird, awkward time. So that's good to hear. Ooh, this is one awkwardly shaped potato. Okay, we're gonna get some funny, not really uniform shaped fries, but it's all right. It'll taste good, and that's what matters. Oh, we got a little. Let me rinse this guy off. And that leaves us with this. Some weird, awkward shaped potato. Okay, let me throw out the skin, and then we're gonna get cutting. I also realized, so I took my fish out of the freezer last night, but when I checked on it this morning, it still didn't feel like it was thawed out. So let me pull those out. Those might need to sit out on the countertop here. Oh, I put it in water. Let me see. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, it's actually thawed out enough. I mean, it's like partially frozen, I think. But I think it's thawed enough. Okay, so we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be all good. I was really worried this morning when I checked on the fish and it was still frozen solid. I was like, are we not gonna have a show today? Yeah, man, how have you been, Ferret? What have you been up to? Get this knife. For some reason with British Fish and Chips, the fries aren't super long, so we're gonna start by cutting this in half. And cut this in half. Then we cut this in half. We just keep going like Cutting them in half until we get like somewhat thick French fry shapes. Not great. Women problems? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Is this like with a former partner or a new one? I didn't know you were seeing someone. Yeah, I hope things get better though. There we go. That's what we're going for right there. Yep. Dealing with human beings is hard. Whether it's male or female, always difficult. Everyone's always different. With my not so expert knowledge, all I can say is communication's key. So good luck. Hopefully you talk it out. I feel like that solves like 99% of my problems. Too complicated for this broken keyboard. Oh, you're not seeing anyone though. Okay, I see. Well, I appreciate you being here despite the broken keyboard. Well, these are going to be some really strange shaped fries. Both good at talking to each other? That's good. Glad to hear that. That's probably good. I won't cut this one in. You know, no. If I cut it, it's like too big. This fry's a little too big. If I cut it in half again, it'll be too small. So I'd rather have them be a little too big. That's what she said. And then I'm just gonna keep cutting these guys in half, cutting them in half, turning them, cutting them in half, and until we get somewhat French fry looking shapes. Go. This is gonna be another weird one. What a strange potato. McDonald's would have thrown this out. Yeah, we'll cut that. What the heck? This one's probably okay. We'll cut this guy in half also. And definitely this one. This guy, I'm not so sure. Do I leave this guy alone or do I break it up again? Cut it. What the heck? All right, that was easy. So now we're going to get this into some boiling water. Boiled salt water. So I got a pot. Let me move these guys out of the way. I cleaned these cast irons earlier, but I forgot to move them out of the way. All right. Here we go. We got one cast iron Dutch oven. I'm pretty sure I've used this on every single cooking stream I've ever done. So here we go. We're putting these guys in. Then after we get all these guys in, we're gonna get some salt, which I left over somewhere. Where did I put my salt? It has to be up here. Surely I didn't. No? What the heck? Oh, okay, found it. Salt's over here. So we're gonna pour a thin layer of salt over everything here. Then we're gonna fill this guy up with water, get it boiling, and then we're gonna fry them. We'll get some hot water in here. Get this boiling. Let me get my iPhone camera, my portable camera set up. There we go. There we go. We're gonna get this water nice and filled up. I think that's looking good. We're gonna get this over the stove and then we'll be in good shape. We're gonna get this boiling. Oh. All right. Oh. Let's see. Okay, I definitely gotta adjust this angle here. Whoops. There we go. I think that's looking pretty good. Get the fire going. I'm gonna cover this. Then it's time to move on to the next thing. I'm half tempted to move to the desktop again, but A, I don't want to trauma dump, and B, I have a couch lock. Hey man, I don't mind. I know it's kind of weird on stream sometimes, you know, you don't want to like trauma dump, but I am curious your situation, and chat is pretty quiet right now, so talk about it a little bit if you want. But also no pressure, man. No need to talk about it. I get that. I appreciate you being considerate. We could talk about it a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Can I give good advice? We'll see. I probably don't even need to give advice. I'm kind of curious as just what you're going through, if you want to share it. Something to do while I'm cooking. Now, let's get this fish ready to go here. So here we've got some cod. Oh geez, that's slightly frozen. I think it'll be okay though. Oh geez. Appreciate that, man. If I move to the desktop while you're live, I'll probably talk about it a bit. No worries. Okay. Trying to make sure what I'm smelling in this fish is just like the regular ammonia smell and this hasn't gone bad or anything like that. This one smells better. This one smells slightly fishy. What about this guy here? Oh yeah, this one doesn't have smell at all. I'm just gonna throw out the one that smells somewhat fishy. Do you like fish sticks? Fish sticks? Love them. Fish sticks. That was a nervous sounding smell. Yeah, I was like, see, it was in a gray area. With beef, when it's ground beef, you smell it and you know. If it smells a little
naked.
sour...
I'm naked, I'm naked.
Do you like putting fish sticks in your mouth?
Jeff, thank you so much. Wait, what's the streak on this? Thank you for the sub. I'm pretty sure there's a streak. Where's my stream labels? That's 2 months, total of 21 months. Thank you very much for the 21 months, man. And yes, I do like putting fish sticks in my mouth. Oh, damn, someone beat me to it? Fuck. Fish sticks. Have you guys seen that episode of South Park? It is so funny. I don't know how South Park is consistently funny. I used to watch The Simpsons, I watched a little bit of Family Guy, but those kind of, started to get a little old after some time, but for some reason, South Park stays awesome. Alright, let's see, is this one? I don't know, man. Yeah, okay, but with fish, like I was saying, with beef, you know when it's bad. But with fish, it's a little bit trickier because when you buy packaged fish, it has like a bit of an ammonia smell, and that's normal. But they say when it smells really fishy, it's gone bad. So it's been in the freezer. I mean, when I smell it, I don't want to throw up. So maybe it's fine. As far as like South Park just knows how to stay relevant. Okay, what is some of the best South Park episodes? Actually, I was talking to my wife about it. I showed Salty a lot of South Park. She hadn't really watched too much of it. She'd watched a little bit. But I mean, in the older episodes, there were some older gags, like the "oh my god, he killed Kenny, you bastards," or Cartman saying, "screw you guys, I'm going home," and that's all gone. I kind of miss those, but I mean, the new stuff's good in its own way, too. Did you see the episode where Token and Kyle started doing TikToks together? Yes, I did. I don't know how they stay relevant. These guys really research the topic super well. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this fish in half here. The Jersey episode? Yeah, that one was good. Man, they have dunked on Snooki twice, I think, already. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this in half. There we go. Then we got another fish here. What else is really good? South Park is just always funny. I've seen a few that were kind of mildly funny, but no South Park episode has ever made me bored. Jeez, what's my favorite one? That VR episode was pretty good, when they weren't sure who was in VR. Or like when when Ike goes through puberty. Yeah, it was Canadian puberty, I think. What's really funny is I talk to Canadians. I have Canadian friends, and they all think that the way that Canadians are portrayed in South Park is hilarious, which is awesome. My favorite. What is Nancy's favorite? Man, I can't pick a favorite. Okay, wait a minute. I just realized I had the camera on the wrong place. Here we go. Here's our fish. I was cutting fish in half, and you guys are just staring at a pot with a lid on it. Okay, so what we're going to do first is salt. Put some salt on the fish. There we go. Very beautiful. We'll flip this over. Oh, fish are way more interesting than a lidded pot. Yeah. All right, let's get this thing salted. There we go. What was my favorite? If I could pick an episode, I like the Jennifer Lopez episode. Which the funny. So, okay, so if you guys don't know, Jennifer Lopez was made fun of on South Park, and they showed how kind of like she wasn't a very nice human being, and she was so offended by the episode. I heard that when she saw them in person, she shoved one of them, which I guess kind of proved their point. Oh, the World of Warcraft episode? Dude, I played World of Warcraft since 2005. I was so embarrassed to admit that I basically understood every single reference in that episode. When I watched it, I was like, oh no, I've played this game way too much. I understood literally everything. Okay, so we salted the fish, and for the first coating, we are going to put it into some white rice flour. Hopefully I have enough here. I probably don't need too much since I'm just going to be lightly dusting them. So, is there something in here? No, I thought I saw something in there. Okay, here we go. Get some white rice flour. Maybe a little more. We're going to coat each piece of fish in this. Oh, the one when Butters becomes a pimp? That one was crazy, yeah. The one where it started off as a kissing booth and like the different girls were like his bottom bitches. Oh my god, that one was insane. Butters has a crazy dark side. Man, what is the... I can't think of like a favorite because I've seen almost every episode of South Park. I just haven't like I think the latest season I'm just not 100% caught up. Maybe I'm a few episodes behind. But man, the cop. You know what? I didn't even watch Game of Thrones, but I thought the Game of Thrones trilogy was really good, making fun of the console wars. And when thought it was really funny when Butters wasn't supposed to tell anyone that the secret meeting was at a Red Lobster, so he purposely gave himself an allergic reaction. They're like, "All right, Butters, tell us where it is." He's like, "Wah, wah, wah." And they're like, "What?" And then Kenny says, "Wah, wah." And all the characters are like, "Oh, okay." It's so funny. I went to a summer camp that had a kissing booth. What? How old were you, Ferret? You had a kissing booth? When I was in a rock band, we jokingly talked about starting a kissing booth and charging money for it, but then we were scared people might actually do it, so. And one guy in the band had a girlfriend, so we decided against it. Dude, a kissing booth? I mean, how old are you when you go to summer camp? You can't have been adults at that point. You were at 11 at a carnival place at the end of the summer? What the heck? At 11? I mean, it wasn't like kiss on the lips, right? I mean, was it like $1 for kiss on the cheek, 5 for kiss on the lips, 10 for tongue? Like, how did that work? I hope I don't run out of white rice flour. This is my last bag. It's quite a lot of fish. The oldest girl's cabin did. It was what? Dude, the episode when Jimmy and Timmy go to summer camp, that one was pretty funny. Using tokens? What the heck? Oh, so this was like an unofficial kissing. Well, it was like an unofficial one. Like the kids had organized it. I thought you meant like, I don't know why. I thought it was just like like an official club activity or something. That's pretty funny. The Lord of the Rings episode, when I didn't even see Lord of the Rings either, but the parody of the Lord of the Rings in South Park was really good too. Wait, what? It's part of the summer carnival the camp organized? What the heck? That's not very wholesome at all. Well, I grew up in like a conservative Christian background, so that's why I'm like, what the heck? That is crazy. Crazy. Wow. It was totally wholesome back then comparatively. Oh, I see. How interesting. I never knew that was a thing. Okay, so we got this guy fully coated in what? This is white rice flour, right? I didn't use potato starch or something. Okay, it is. We're gonna need a little bit more. I feel like there's no way I have enough batter to batter all this fish, but we're gonna do our best here. Okay, we're going to coat this last piece of fish in the rice flour. There we go. So we're just going to let that sit. And right before we fry this, we're going to start making the beer batter mixture. So let me just coat the rest of these guys one more time. Make sure everything's nice and evenly coated. Man, South Park is so funny. Okay, you know what was really good in a recent episode was when they made fun of Meghan Markle. Oh my goodness. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, although they call them the Canadian royalty, that was really funny. And I don't think they found the episode very funny. I heard after the episode aired, there were rumors that South Park was going to get sued. Oh, man, the making fun of Scientology was funny. God, when they just make fun of anything, it's hilarious. Even as an Asian guy, I think the Chinese and the Japanese stuff, like, that's all really funny. Okay, we got all these guys coated in white rice flour. Just wash my hands here. And I'm going to check on the fries, see if they're boiling. Have you seen BASEketball, one of their old movies? Yes, I did, and I was way too young to watch it when I first saw it. In fact, when I was watching it, I was in the Philippines at my uncle's house watching it with my younger cousin who was like 4 years younger than me. Maybe 2 years younger than me, I think. He was showing me BASEketball, and the jokes were hilarious. Yeah, and I mean, it was just, I couldn't believe a movie like that existed. Because, I mean, you know, when you're a young boy at that age, any sort of toilet humor is hilarious. So that one was like, whoa, that was mind-blowing. It was so funny. All right, I forgot to switch scenes here. Get the phone. Okay, how is this looking here? Basically, we want these potatoes to be fork tender. All right, I can stab them. We want them like almost falling apart here. Ow, 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 escaping steam, hot. They're fork tender, but they're not quite done yet, so we just have a little bit more time on that. I saw Ice Cube on Joe Rogan talking about kids seeing movies that, like that Too Young was a rite of passage. That's true. That is kind of true. You know what? I grew up extremely sheltered. My parents were so strict, but then I had friends who had parents that weren't strict at all. So that was pretty much how I got access to all this stuff, even though my parents were extremely, extremely, protective. Oh, the worst when I was 11 years old, I accidentally found an adult website. It was really awkward because my dad was right behind me. I was in my parents' room on the family computer and I was looking up video game cheats. I think I was on cheatcc.com. I said, well, there's cheatcc.com, there's cheatwhatever.com. What about just cheat.com? I went to cheat.com on my dial-up internet and it redirected to girl.com. And it was an adult website. And there were two girls on top of each other on a beach chair. I'll never forget that. The two girls on the beach chair, and my dad was right behind me. Just kind of, there was a TV next to the computer. He was casually watching TV and kind of every now and then looking on my computer. And when the two naked girls were on the screen, he was like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" OMG, you're so cute. My parents are liberals. They let me do anything and do it unsupervised. Oh, what the heck? It's very opposite of you. Yeah, so that was something. And then, of course, I went to school. I was in, like, 6th grade or something. And I said, dude, I found naked people on the internet. Telling all the guys, I'm like, yeah, you go to cheat.com. And then, freaking, you know what? It's so funny. When I was, like, 12 years old, one of my friends said, cheat.com, it takes you to girl.com. What about boobs.com? And he tried boobs.com. Or it was boobs.tk or something. And we're like, whoa! So yeah, that was a 12-year-old me. Jeez, we should not have been looking at that stuff. I don't even know if those websites are still around. But the internet was still so new. And it was so funny because, I've been good at computers since I was like 11 years old. So when I'd go on websites I wasn't supposed to go on, my parents said, hey, if you delete the history, we'll still be able to figure out what sites you went on. And I knew that wasn't true. They said, oh, we'll look at the cookies. And I learned how to look at the cookies that the browsers generated. And I'm like, there is a 0% chance they're going to go through this cookies folder and figure out like, what sites I was on. I explicitly got good and confused to get more. Oh my god, that's so funny. I was seriously using the internet because I wanted to... Why did I want to use the internet? One, it was new. Two, I wanted to chat with my friends because AOL chat was new back then and I wanted to use that. Three... Oh, I used to look up, like, yeah, video game cheats, like guides on how to beat games. That was still a new thing because we used to, of course, go to like the stores to buy walkthrough guides. But then I found out you could go on the internet and get it for free. There was that, and then I would look up Dragon Ball Z stuff. I'd look up Dragon Ball Z pictures, and I thought that was cool. But then I unintentionally discovered the bad side of the internet, the very adult side. So these fries, I think, are done, because they were like almost done earlier. Now if I poke, oh yeah, they're extremely soft. So these are coming out right now. Oh. Oh god, it's hot. All right, now we're gonna dry this guy out. So pretty much all we did was, okay, come on, man. Pretty much all we did was we drained all the water out of the potatoes, and we're gonna just fry these up. Once the pan dries out and we get some oil in there, we're gonna fry these up, and it's gonna be delicious. Is this how people discovered furry prawn? Possibly. Possibly. In fact, the first naughty 2D porn I found on accident, it wasn't even porn, but it was like, because I grew up watching Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, but I didn't know that it was heavily censored for America. So it was a little scarring when I find a scene of Goku pulling down Bulma's panties on the internet. I was like, what the heck is this? I'm like, it looks just like it's from the show, and sure enough, it was. We just didn't have it in America at the time. I was like, what the heck? So scarring. Was it Pokemon or DBZ? Okay, you know what? For Pokemon, I did find, when I was a little kid, on a website called Newgrounds. Jeez. I think there was a Flash game you could play. There was a Flash game with Misty from Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure, I think she was by a waterfall, and then you could slowly, like, you could, like, drag her clothes off or something. It was so janky. I'll never forget that. Little kid me thought it was so cool. And I was way too young to be looking at that. All right, oil in. We're gonna cook the fries first, and we'll do fish second. What was I gonna do? Thermometer, yes, of course. Put a thermometer in here because we want to get the oil exactly to 350 or 375. And then, you know what I need to get out? Get out a tray and a cooling rack. Corrupted at a young age. I was very corrupted at a young age. I mean, it was really bad. My parents tried so hard to protect me. They really tried. I mean, I had friends when I was like 10, 11 telling me, maybe even younger, telling me about how they figured out the tooth fairy wasn't real and then saying, oh, therefore that must mean that Santa isn't real. So then I caught on to all that way too young. It was really bad. I remember my dad, when I accidentally stumbled upon that adult website, my dad was like, the internet isn't safe. We got to do something about this. We need to install, I guess he saw a commercial for something called Net Nanny. So he's not very technologically savvy. My mom was more tech savvy. She's the one that got the internet set up, got our computer. So he was saying that if I want to continue to use the internet, my mom has to install Net Nanny. But then I couldn't play my RuneScape. My dad used to put on the local equivalent of Howard Stern when he took me to school. Howard Stern. Howard Stern, you know what? Howard Stern has some pretty good interviews. The thing I don't like is he's always interrupting. It seems like he's trying to get a certain answer out of his people. Like almost like drama farm, which I guess, that's what gets, people don't want, rainbows and smiles all the time. So like he'll get Ringo Starr from the Beatles on there and be like, yeah, so how did it make you feel when they weren't using your songs? Or like with Paul McCartney, he'll get Paul McCartney from the Beatles on there and try to bring up some drama that happened during their time in the Beatles and try to pull out some negative, like, can he say something negative? I guess that's his job, but I always find that funny. All right, so we have here, we got a tray lined with foil and a cooling rack over it. We're gonna be putting all of our cooked food on there. And that's gonna make things a lot easier. So get this lid out of the way. Get the cooling rack here. So our fries and our fish are all gonna go on here when the time comes. So while that is heating up, we're gonna make a homemade tartar sauce. So let me turn our attention back to here. Let's just move this fish out of the way. Somewhere. Ah, up here. Okay, out of the way. So I'm going to get out a little bowl. And making tartar sauce is extremely easy. I have no idea if this is an authentic or whatever, or accurate recipe, but it's what I've always done and it always tastes good enough. So let me see. It's just mainly 3 ingredients that I use. You can add anything else, but these are kind of the bare minimum here. We're gonna start with some mayo. And then we're gonna put in a good amount of dill pickle relish. Oh wow, that's beautiful, isn't it? Just good old American processed goods here. I don't wanna make too much, but I wonder if this is even enough. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit more. Because I mean, this is for 2 people, so more mayo in. A lot of pickles. I learned that's the secret to really good tartar sauce. Just a lot of pickles, strong pickle flavor. So you add that, and then a little bit of lemon juice. I don't have a fresh lemon, so we're gonna be using some from this guy. Little touch of that. A little bit goes a long way with lemon juice. Zero X, how's it going, man? Did you guys enjoy AX? I didn't go to AX. This is my first time since 2014 that I didn't go to AX for even a single day. And then let's taste test this, see what this needs. Basically, you just go off taste. Let's see how this goes. Tastes like tartar sauce. So that's good to go. That was easy. Making fish and chips is actually a lot easier than you think. It's just a little messy. Okay, so now we're gonna start, actually we won't even start on the batter recipe. I'm gonna wait till right before we're about to cook the fish. So this is, oh shoot, the frickin', I'm so dumb. The oil wasn't even on high. Been doing good, recovering from AX. I did finally meet Caitlin Glass this year. Oh, that's cool. I met Caitlin Glass a long time ago. She's very popular, it's hard to meet her. Geez, when did I meet her? I met her at one SAC anime, and then it was either Anime California or ALA. I think Anime California, I want to say, where she was a part of that fan. There was a fan panel called The Dub Show where these guys would find scenes of anime and get random people up and you would improv over like the anime. They would give you a prompt. I did it once and I dubbed with Caitlin Glass one time and I did a really terrible job. I can't remember what the topic was. I dubbed with Jason Charles Miller one time, and I remember that the subject was Kanye West. It's funny enough, you guys were making the fish sticks joke earlier. I can't remember. I remember I did have one joke that actually made the room laugh. I just quoted Kanye West when, was it Hurricane Katrina? When he said, George Bush doesn't care about black people. So I said that one time in my best, it was a really terrible Kanye impression. And that was like the one funny thing that I pulled off. The rest was just really horrible improv. I'm not good at improv. I tried though. Every time I go to watch that panel, the Dub Show, I always say, you know what, I'm not gonna do it this year. I always embarrass myself. But then I can't help myself. I'm like, oh, it looks fun, what the heck? And I raise my hand and I somehow always get picked whenever I'm there. All right. We got this tool for our French fries. Let me see. What can I do? Should I start on the batter? Maybe I should just start on the liquid batter, then I can put it in the fridge. Have you ever seen the Ghost Stories dub? I have seen parts of it, and I think it's hilarious. I used to watch a lot of dubbed anime, especially when I was a newer fan, but lately I don't anymore. But yeah, Ghost Stories, that one, I mean, it's on my list. It's not even like a maybe. It's not an if, it's more of a when. At some point, I am going to watch the Ghost Stories dub because, I mean, the clips are just so good. And it has kind of a lot of comedy stuff nowadays is a little too safe. I feel like this stream even is too safe. Like, off stream, I feel like my jokes are a little raunchier, but I don't want to offend people, and I don't want to get banned. And I feel like Ghost Stories was done a long time ago, and, you know, people were a little less sensitive, and they were willing to go a bit further for humor. That show makes me do 60-second ab workouts. Yeah, I've seen some clips. I'm like, wow, they could not say that now. Wow, 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 wow. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so we're gonna do 1/4 cup of rice flour. I'm just gonna start on it. We're gonna YOLO it. Fuck cancel culture and those that participate in it. I agree. As someone that's been canceled a few times, I can agree with that. 100%. Yeah, the thing is, okay, here's my take on cancel culture. I think that it is perfectly fine to call someone out if they do something bad. The idea of it, in theory, is a good thing. The problem is, like with all good things, a lot more people use it for bad. So a lot more people use it as like an excuse to bully someone. They say, I am more virtuous and righteous than you, so I'm going to bully you. And we're going to get my whole army of people that we're all good people, but we're going to tell you to kill yourself, you know? It's really bad. Most people that participate in it are not good people. And it is not a form of activism like people think it is. But yeah. We need to create the anti-Andrew Black Swordsman Club. I'll be the chairman. There we go. Anti. It equals out. It balances out into just the Andrew Black Swordsman Club. Every now and then, I'll still stumble onto like a place where I still have the username Andrew Black Swordsman, or some site I signed up for a long time ago where I'm still using the old Black Swordsman email. It's so funny. I'm like, haven't seen you in a while. It's like running into an old friend. I mean, it was a really terrible username. I don't like it, but you know, it was iconic. I did a lot as Andrew Black Swordsman, so I can't deny that. I wish that I came up with something that wasn't as long. You know, the funniest part of having the name Andrew Black Swordsman was when people would come up to me and say, "Hey, are you Andrew Black Swordsman?" It was like a long mouthful. Twice you have a, "Hey, Andrew, where's your wife?" A wife? I assume that was autocorrect. It was probably meant to be waifu. How's it going? She's still working. I start work a little earlier than her, so I get out a bit earlier and I stream while she's still at work. We both work from home, waifu. Yeah, it was autocorrect. I figured. It happens to me all the time. That exact autocorrect happens to me a lot. Well, you know what? My phone has finally gotten used to it, but maybe years ago, it would kind of default to wife's. On Rumble, I'm Fistful of Ferret. Singular sounds a bit more gory. It kind of does, actually. That does. I didn't even think about that. Andrew's the house husband. I kind of am. I always tell my wife, I'm like, look, when you become the CEO of your company, I will be your maid. I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll do it all. And she's like, no, wait. She's like, I don't want to be that, though. I'm like, please do it. Do it. I wouldn't even care. As long as I get free time to play video games, it's fine. I used to get made fun of by an old classmate because I like to cook. He would like give me he would nickname me and call me by a female name. I'm like, dude, calm down. I like to cook. Oh well. Who washes the clothes? It's kind of 50-50 there. I feel like she starts the laundry more, but whenever it's time to fold laundry, we do 50-50. We'll both. It's just like a thing. The good thing about our marriage is there's a lot of people that are obsessed with, you know, it has to be 100% perfectly equal. But, you know, we do we know we have our roles. There's things that I'm better at that I do, or there's things that she does that she's better at. But when it comes to things like laundry, we go full 50-50. She might start the washer or something and then put it in the dryer, but when it comes time to fold, it's like something we both do at the same time. So it's never, yeah, men can cook, exactly. I'm Celti's, I'm her bottom bitch, exactly. In layman's terms, that is correct. He saw the way of the house husband anime and became it? That's right. All right, this oil is finally hot enough. So let's see if I can do this without burning myself. We're getting the fries in. Okay, we'll take the thermometer out for now. And where did I put my tool? There it is. Sorry, back's turned to the stream here. In we go. Whoa, whoa. And I didn't hurt myself today. Wow, that oil went pretty high. It almost looked like it was going to overflow. Not today. Whoa. That scared me for a second. Cool. Yay. When will we get mini Andrew and Celty? Oh, man. We're at that age where everybody's asking. Everyone's wondering. You know what's funny? The only people that aren't asking me when will you have kids are my parents. Sorry, to answer your question is, not sure yet. It's a maybe. She wants kids. I say maybe. I know I'm not ready now. Yeah, my parents, they're like, oh no, Andrew, don't rush, don't have kids. Oh, I'm like, geez, was I that bad? It's always like that. They're always the ones saying, don't do it. Yeah, go to Japan. In fact, I might go to Japan in January. I think I'm going to the Philippines to visit family and then to Japan after. But Celty needs her passport first. She still doesn't have that. She's never left the country, actually, so that would be a first. Oh yeah, these fries are going to be good. So we wanted to cook the fries first because we can just reheat these, right before it's time to go. It's actually a little... Oh, actually, it's almost 5. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a delay in passport? Yeah. I don't know how long... I got my passport when I was a little kid. It's easy to renew. But I haven't gone through the process of getting a new passport since I was really little. So we honestly need to just do it sooner or later. But that's the thing. A whole other person to take care of forever is a huge commitment. That is true. That is true. Very, very, very true. I don't know. You know what? When it comes to having a kid, when I was younger, I thought, I am definitely going to have a kid. But then, I guess, when I noticed people were choosing not to have kids, I was really confused as a kid. I thought everyone had kids. I thought that's just what you do. You get married, you have kids, and then the human race survives and continues on. I thought that was just a thing. I didn't realize there was like a choice in the matter until I got a little older. And then I'd hear people, I think I got swayed by people that would talk about, oh, there's no way I can be a parent. And then it kind of got in my head and I realized, can I really be a good parent? All right, these fries are good. We'll take these out for now. They look almost done, but we're gonna fry them one more time right before we're about to eat. So we're just gonna take these out now, get them onto our cooling rack here. And then it's time to, actually it's a little early for making the fish. I think I'm just gonna, let me turn this off for now. Let me get this fish in the fridge. Because I feel like Celty's not gonna be hungry yet. You could be a dog parent? Yeah. Well, honestly, that's kind of our default answer. Whenever people say, so when are you guys having kids? And my wife will always say, oh, we're gonna get a dog first. Andrew needs to learn how to take care of another living thing. And she is 100% right. It always gets a good laugh and it gets us out of the, I guess for some people it might be an awkward question. So that's the easiest way out of it is to make that joke. They're like, oh, ha, 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 that's a good idea. But it's like, we're not joking. That's actually the truth. I need the experience. I'm not ready to take care of a child. I mean, I never will be, but, I'd like a little bit of experience first. Sorry, I'm just like awkwardly off camera here trying to make room in the fridge for this. I don't want my fish to go bad. It's a little soon. I finished the fries a lot faster than I expected, so we're gonna put that away so it doesn't go bad. Don't get a Shiba though if you get a dog. Yeah, we're looking at getting we always flip-flop. First we said we want a pug. Then we say we want a dachshund. Then we see a Maltese. We're like, oh, maybe a Maltese. There's going to be a small dog, but we aren't sure which one yet. We're always thinking, take care of me? We just adopt Jaff instead. I want a kid, but refer to my aforementioned woman problem. In time, man. In time. Fact, what's the command? No way to get experience other than having one brother, but it's almost always worth it. Having one brother, but it's... he's like having one brother. Well, I do have a brother. Yeah, that's true. The only way is trial by fire, that's for sure. Make sure you skim off the top of the oil. Oh my gosh. Look at all that starch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skim that off. We'll do that right before. Jeez, we have like 30 minutes to burn. Yo, I'm gonna head upstairs. I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Well, hello again. Stream over in 30. I feel, hello again. The fries are way too fast. Stream over in 30. I feel, hello again. The fries are way too fast. Stream over in 30. I feel, hello again. The fries are way Stream 30. Hello again. The fries are way Stream 30. Hello again. The fries are way Stream 30. Hello again. Stream 30. Hello again. Okay, I had too many... Okay, sorry about that. I think we're good now. I had a Chrome tab open with my... somewhere, but I had a million tabs. I was like, one of these is playing my Twitch audio. How many tabs do you have open? A million. Too many. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. I was like, what is going on? Everything was wrong on this PC. My audio wasn't even playing through my headphones. Man, that was crazy. Okay, let me catch up on chat messages here. Yeah, stream's over probably in like an hour and a half. So it's like way too early to start on the probably like it's way too early to start on the fish. Okay, but anyway, sorry about your ears, everybody. I still have an echo. No. Wait, I didn't bring my phone up. No. Is it here? Is it my other computer? My stream PC? No, it's muted. You guys still hearing an echo? Check. Oh, my cam link. Oh, my cam link was recording audio too. Wait, how about that? Is that okay? I just reinstalled Windows on this computer, so EA fixed. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm a big computer guy, and I abuse my computer a lot. And as a result, I have to reinstall Windows on my computer like once a year. And like what was it? Last Friday was the day I decided to reinstall. So I had to I didn't properly re-export everything from my stream software. So I set everything up, and I forgot to test the audio. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry for your ears. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here. Let's do something fun. Maybe fun for me. Hopefully fun to watch, too. No. Oh, Knuckles. Oh, no. Oh, man. I thought that by moving my chat, or moving my stream to like 4 o'clock, a little later, that'd be like, I don't know. I thought that would throw everything off for everybody. I'm glad to have you all here. Last weekend was a little quiet because everyone was at AX. How about We do... Oh, I misspelled it. We're gonna try Wordle. I have to log in. Wait, let me turn that off so I log in. Okay, let me get logged in. Oh, no. Wait. Am I actually logged in here? I am. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to turn on emote only for a little bit. You guys can spam emotes. I haven't done this in a while. It's been a couple weeks. Emotes only. Feel free to spam. I don't care. So we're going to play Wordle here. And once again, I never guessed properly on the first or second try. I always use the same 2 words at the beginning to knock out. Oh, you're a mod! What? I was like, wait, how are you talking? I was like, what is going on here? I got the power, don't you dare. Power abuse. Okay, we got audio. And Ethel. There we go. We get a lot of consonants. There's no duplicate consonants in these guesses, and we get A, E, I, O, and U. So, our 2 vowels are O and U. And none of these are in the right spot, so, Towed? What the heck even is this? I'm God-fearing. Everyone's gonna think I don't have emote only on. I just, you see all this text in the chat. Oh, it's probably donut, right? No way! I haven't gotten one on the 3rd guess in a long time. Okay, well, emote only's off now. There we go. I know it says my win rate's 100%, but that is not true. I think I said it before, but I lost all my data at some point. But yeah, it's been a long time. Nice, thank you, thank you. That was sick. All right, well, how about we watch some Daily Dose of Internet? This man just big-brained it. People are gonna think I cheated. Well, then again, I didn't get it on the first try or second try even, so.
Hello, everyone.
Flex your muscles. I said muscles, seriously. I say muscles as like a meme. And you guys ever do that where like maybe with your friends you'll purposely mispronounce a word as a joke and then you accidentally do it in front of other people? And I just did that right now because that's basically, yeah, my wife and I, we always say muscles as a joke. And now I just said it. How embarrassing. Okay. How about we see They Dug Too Deep? What is this?
Hello, everyone. This is your Daily Dose of Internet. Hello, everyone. This is
Oh, it's
your
starting over.
Daily Dose of Internet.
Live from Panama City Beach, Florida. We're here where a large hole has been uncovered. And as we're digging through here, we're trying to figure out
I
what...
thought he said a large hoe. Did you guys... Wait, is it just me? Am I bad? He said hole, H-O-L-E, but I misheard him say hoe. I was like... A large hoe has been uncovered. Okay. Hoe.
What's going on
Hole.
here? I'm not sure if this is a sinkhole to China or what.
I think I see something.
This is USA?
Stupid. That's actually something that my friends and I would probably do. He said H-O-L-E, not hoe. Yeah, he didn't say hoe. He said hole. That's pretty good.
This is how hydrophobic duck feathers are.
What the heck? Okay, moving desktop BRB. No worries, man. Wow. They'll stay dry. Dude. Do they need to put
This is
seatbelts
probably
in
the
those?
worst video you'll see today. This person was seen having a photo shoot and pretending to clean up the beach.
Oh my god. What a... Are you serious?
To make things even worse, the bag of garbage was left behind when they were done taking pictures.
Wow. That's really cringe. That was almost as cringe as that joke I just tried to make. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That sucks. I don't even know what to say.
Papel marino. Enséñalo.
Popeye Marinoso.
¡A la verga!
Oh! I thought I was gonna pull a Master Roshi and get really jacked, but wow, that's I've never seen a muscle that looks like that.
This little girl
Besides the
doesn't
cartoons.
like being called white.
Is this white?
We're talking about.
Is this
We're
white?
talking about skin color.
I don't care. Is this white?
We're talking about skin color.
This is the option.
So what you
pick
think you
one.
are? You think what color are you?
I'm peach.
I'm not white, I'm peach. That's pretty funny.
They put a heart
Whoa.
monitor on their dog
Oh, I've seen this one.
and then gave her a treat to see what would happen.
간식.
And the heart rate went from like 60 to 107. So this is why I kind of want a Maltese. In terms of like my favorite dog, like in terms of looks, I think this guy is exactly how I'd want my dog to look. So earlier someone was asking, I think Twice Devo was asking, what dog do I get? Just don't get a Shiba. Yeah. I know one of the options was a Maltese. I think this is what I want most. Or a Maltipoo, maybe. Maltese and Poodle.
This is an air quality map
They're
of what the
cute.
USA looked like on the 4th of July. Can you tell roughly at what time everyone started setting off fireworks?
I'm back. Nice. Oh, shoot. Look at that.
In case you didn't know, just like baby humans, baby jaguars also need to be burped after drinking milk.
Really? I didn't know that. Well, how do they do this out in the wild then? Or do they? I mean, I guess they don't drink milk from a bottle out in the wild.
Okay, ready? Okay, dump it on the ground.
What is this? Oh, you. Oh,
That's not on the ground.
This poor guy
oh, that hurt.
couldn't find his phone.
Oh, that sucks. That reminds me of like someone with big boobies dropping something, and it's right there on their lap, but then their chest is in the way. That's like the male equivalent here, I think. The closest thing that guys can do. Wow. Wow, that's really stuck to him. Is that from sweat or?
This cat is deaf, but still loves feeling the vibrations of the drums.
Oh, poor cat. That's pretty wholesome. I like it.
No, not all the way up the harvest.
What was that?
Can you tell which one is guilty of making the mess?
No.
That's a good camera. That's all I can say. That was really good quality on her face.
Lola, no.
Who did it?
Pesto chicken pasta?
Well, this looks like my in-law's cat.
This is how a dragonfly lays eggs.
Really? I didn't know that.
Come on, Sophia.
I have never seen that ever. Dragonflies
This
lay
little
their eggs in the
guy
water?
is perfectly buoyant.
Oh, that's so cute. Is that a Maltese? I want a dog that looks like this. And a dog that acts like this. Wow.
That is the end of this video, or we hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Man, this channel is so addicting. Keeping chillin', yeah! Alright. Wait a minute. What about... Let's leave the wholesome world for a second. Okay, bro, I gotta get back to work. See you later. Later, man! Thanks for stopping by. Alright, I've been curious about Top Keck. Here we go. We're gonna leave wholesome world for a little bit. Oh no. Oof. Oh god. What do you even do at that point? Does it work still?
Was war das jetzt?
I wouldn't even keep driving if that
Is there
happened.
another
Wow.
option? Oh!
In June of 20...
Oh, was that only up? That sucks.
14, a video emerged of the 15-year-old Justin telling racist jokes about black people, using the N-word multiple
Oh, no.
times. As the video went viral, Justin issued an apology.
Why is Nick
stating,
laughing?
I thought it was okay to repeat hurtful words and jokes, but I didn't realize at the time that it wasn't funny and that, in fact, my actions were continuing.
Just stick it back on.
Some
That's
people
funny.
gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Why is
as
Nick
he was
laughing so hard at that? Oh no. He's dead, isn't he? Oh no! No!
Fuck! God seed 0%.
That sucks. E-Rob? Is she sneaking up on him? You know what sucks is my wife can always sneak up on me, even unintentionally. When she walks in here, I just don't notice, but I can never get her. It's so unfair.
Spilled the drink, Ritz, on their cup carpet.
Sir? Maybe we'll walk back this way. We'll look at the rest of the stores.
Excuse me, why do you have a camera like on your shoulder?
Twitch streaming.
Are you actually? You're a Twitch streamer?
Yes.
What's your, are you like really famous?
Not really.
Not yet, not yet. Hang on.
I don't know. I do bike touring.
Hi chat.
Hi chat.
IRL donation.
Oh, he's gonna give an IRL donation? That's wholesome.
A pound.
I'm not a good person to sneak up on. I usually aren't. Oh god, okay, I'll take... I'll keep that in
Oh
mind.
my gosh, thank you.
IRL dono. That's cool. Oh, it's Zoil, I think. I've never seen this guy, but I recognize his face.
On my black rod.
Okay, it's a little early, but I'm actually starving. I kind of want to go down and make the rest of that fish. I'm gonna head down. I'll be right back. Check, check. We're back, we're back. Sorry, no more YouTube, I'm hungry. I was like, usually I'm not hungry yet by this time, but I was like, I need it. I need my food. Okay, anyways, let's get back to cooking here. So this is a recipe that I came up with by just experimenting. I mean, I didn't come up with it all on my own. I used a whole bunch of different recipes and eventually came up with this one. Bug zapper just went off. I was like, all right. So we're gonna add a little more rice flour here. Some of this rice flour is left over from what I coated the fish with originally. So we got a 1/4 cup of rice flour. And then we're gonna get 3/4 cup of just regular plain white all-purpose flour. That was 3/4 cup. Okay, yeah. I was like, what the heck? And my totally not expired baking powder. I think it was, I wrote it down. 1/4 teaspoon. One-fourth teaspoon, there we go. And then 1 1/4 cup of beer. So here we go. We got a Guinness. Let me see, where's my OBS? Every once in a while, I'll use a light beer, like, you know, the equivalent of a cheap Bud Light or something, but other times I'll use the darkest beer I can find, and today I felt like using a dark beer. So we're gonna get this guy opened up. Whoops. Shit. Okay, we're getting 1 1/4 cups, so I'm gonna pour that into here. It was 1 1/4, right? I'm gonna double check that before I mix this in. It's almost the whole bottle, but not quite. All right. 1 1/4 cup. Let me get my whisk out. That's what I forgot. Let me mix all the dry ingredients here. Oh yeah, I need to get the oil back on, huh? And then I'm gonna mix in this beer. Looks like Coca-Cola. And there we go. There's our beer batter. And this should hopefully be just the right amount we need for all that fish. If it's a little lumpy, it's not a big deal. I think. I hope. I'm just gonna get this guy mixed up. Sorry, Ferret, I was really enjoying it too. My stomach was starting to rumble. We got clumps stuck inside the whisk here. There we go. We just keep doing this until it's smooth. So the trick is we want this batter to be extremely cold. So I'm actually going to put this in the fridge as soon as I'm done mixing this. And in between putting fish in the oil, I'm going to be throwing this back in the fridge just to keep it really, really, really cold. There we go, and that's all there is to it. Making fish and chips is super easy. Close this guy up. Putting this in the fridge. Oh, I'm running out of space in here. All right, switch to the oil here. Man, I am starving, and I guess I just drink the rest of the beer. There's a little bit left. Good stuff. Okay. I should have started heating up the oil right away. Now we're just going to wait for that to get heated up. Then we'll be good to go. Let me get this thing all set up. I got my secondary chat here. How do I go to mod view? I need to go on mod view here. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot. Oh wait, I guess I can show you guys the fries, how they're looking so far. These are going in a second time to give them some more color. If I can get the right angle on it. There we go. Here's how the fries are looking right now. Let me get this light on. And as you can see, they're looking a little pale. So we're going to get those back in right before we eat, and they'll get super golden brown. It'll be delicious. But first, we're going to take care of the fish. I'm going to get some tongs. They look good. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I'm really looking forward to this. Fish and chips is one of my favorite foods. A lot of people dunk on British food saying it's bland and it's plain, but I love fish and chips. I mean, that's one of my favorite foods in the world. So I have to give them props for that. I wonder if I should have strained this oil. I probably should have. There's some crumbs in there left behind from the fries. Hopefully there's no like burnt pieces of potato. I should do that. It's already pretty hot though. It's a little late. No, I'll do it. Okay. What we're gonna do, we're gonna strain this oil out. Let me get this guy out of the way. Try not to burn myself here. Let me see. There we go. I have a strainer. Pour the oil through. Put gloves on just to protect myself a little bit here. Grab some pot holders, which I always place in really random parts of the kitchen. I always have trouble finding them. Where are my other ones? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Get this oil, pour it through here, get out those big chunks. As much as possible, you don't want to get oil in the sink. Unfortunately, I'm spilling a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. Ugh. You know what? I'm probably going to end up I probably need to clean. There's still some crumbs stuck inside the pot, so I'm going to wash that. We're going to get a little dishwashing stream going here. Let's get these guys in the sink. Ooh, it's really hot still. I'll get this guy nice and cleaned up. Whoops. Let's see. Is this too hot for me to touch? Ooh, it's really hot. Just wanted to get all the crumbs out, and then we'll be good to go. We're gonna get the oil. We're gonna dry this out, get the oil back on, and then we're gonna get more crumbs in here. So let me just get some. Not sure how well you can see this. Go. Use some steel wool and dish soap to scrub it, and then finish it off using a dish soap and a sponge. Good old-fashioned Dawn soap. Nothing too crazy. Just rinse it off. Get it on the heat to dry it out, and then oh shit. Yeah, just rinse this out, dry it out on the stove, and then pour the oil back in. Then the fish is going in. Sound like someone's alarm went off or something. Probably hearing things. All right, back on the heat. Get this guy dried out. Well, shouldn't take too long. And then that oil we just strained out, we're just gonna pour it right back in. Yeah, oil's looking decent. Oh man. Oh good, I thought I left my water bottle upstairs. Oh man, oh man. What else was I missing? I feel like there might be some other things. I'm trying to figure out what I want to cook next time. Did I already put that in Discord? I can't remember. Oh, I was gonna make, oh yeah, so next time, next cooking stream, I'm gonna be making a Texan dish, chicken fried bacon. I'm really looking forward to that one. That one's gonna be have I fried something? I think I've actually fried something every single stream except for the very first one. No, I made French fries. I've deep fried something on every single stream. What have I made? I made steak. I had that on my vacation. Nice. Yay. Well, I'll cook it on stream and I'll see if it has a real Texan's approval. Make it with some mashed potatoes, homemade of course, homemade gravy. I gotta make some green beans or some vegetables to go with it so I don't die. Cool beans. He said, oh man, I forgot to tell you. Wait, does that have to do with your vacation of what you forgot to tell me, or is it something else? Okay, this is looking good. Pouring the oil back in. Let me see. Get the soap off. Okay, try not to burn myself. Ooh, hot oil, don't splatter, please. There we go. A little water gone in, that's unfortunate. That'll cook out. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, about the chicken fried bacon, gotcha. Yeah, chicken fried bacon. One of my favorite dishes in the world. I've only had 3-4 times just because I feel guilty eating it. I'm trying to figure out which batter I want to use. Usually I would do flour, egg, and flour. Or just straight into flour and, I don't know, or just directly straight into the eggs and then flour. It's been a while. I might need to research a little bit. I could do a flour, egg, and then like a cornstarch and flour mixture, so it's a little crispier. There's so many things, because you could just, I think the classic way is just only flour. So I'm gonna have to think about it over the next couple weeks. Yeah, next week I'm not sure what I'm gonna do either. I have like reacting to TikTok cringe and just rating the cringe. I'm not sure though. It might not be funny. That's the thing. If the stuff's too cringe and it just hurts me, I don't know if I can go through with it. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, yeah, this oil's heating up nice and fast. And whatever water got in seems like it cooked out. But man, I'm already thinking about chicken fried bacon. I haven't even eaten my dinner tonight yet. Okay. So right when the oil hits temperature, we're gonna dunk that into the batter and then into the oil. And that's just taking some time. These fries are already good, and I haven't even fried them a second time, and they've been kind of sitting out. I can't watch cringe. I usually just avoid it, so I want to put myself to the test. I might just play a game instead or something. I don't know. Can't decide on what game. I mean, I play a lot of Diablo. So I could just stream myself playing Diablo. I just feel like it's boring to a lot of people to watch Diablo. I don't know. I'm sure it's just in my head. I think that's just whenever I stream, I just feel in general it's boring, so it's probably fine. It's probably not even a big deal. I'm playing RimWorld lately. How do you like it? Actually, I've never heard of that game. The thing with me is I'm not very in the loop with all sorts of games. There's just like a few games I'll keep track of. Like on the Nintendo world, I'm pretty well aware of what's going on in there, at least for Mario and Zelda games and stuff. And then for Blizzard, I'm somewhat aware of what they're doing. You'd watch a Diablo stream? I love it. Right up my alley. It's a few years old. Yeah, so the thing is, if I play Diablo, it's pretty much just a just chatting stream, because I pretty much just be playing Diablo and talking about life and stuff, so I'd just be talking about whatever. Oh, it's a colony sim. That's cool. All right, this is almost up to temperature, so we're going to start the first bit of fish here. Oh. Okay, this is going to be tricky, because I don't know where to put everything. Let's get out the batter. Oh no, where did I put that whisk? Oh, don't tell me I put it in the sink. Oh no, I should put it off to the side. Okay. We're gonna put our first fishy in. So let me get a fork. I feel like that might be the easiest way to do this. I'll get this out of the way here. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. We're gonna start with the thickest piece we have. Oh geez, this is almost too big for... Okay, so we fully coat the fish in the batter. Fork, pull this guy out. Whoops, this part didn't get some batter. Pull this guy out. Let it drip a little bit. Into the oil. There we go. That easy. I think I could fit one more piece in there. So we got another piece of fish in here. Gonna fully coat it in the batter. And then, with our fork, get a nice good grip on it. Let the excess drip off. Then in. It's gonna look dark right away because I used a dark beer. But it's going to take a little decent amount of time to cook this guy. So I'm going to put this back in the fridge. I'm at the end game for the first time. I'm scared of the attacks coming in. You're afraid of dying? Is that what it is? Okay, so these two pieces I'm cooking right now are the bigger pieces, so they're probably going to take a little bit longer. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit here. Just really make sure that the fish inside has enough time to cook all the way through. Already getting crispy really fast, though. I want to eat a piece of batter. See how crispy it is. Oh, I need to flip this guy, huh? Oh. I don't want to serve raw fish, so I'm just going to make sure it's all the way done. All right, here we go. How does this batter taste? Nice and crispy. Eventually I'm going to do a heart attack stream. Hospital stream, where I get a heart attack from all the fried foods I make all the time. A lot of videos say that when these are floating, they're done, but these things are way too heavy to float. And it's kind of hard to know when they're done. So just after a few minutes, I'll take them out and hope for the best, pretty much. Whoops. This guy was in first. Get this just a little bit, give it a little bit more time. Maybe I should have used a lighter beer. So that's the downside using the darker beer. It just immediately turns golden brown. And a lot of times when you're frying food, you kind of wait for it to turn golden brown. But when you use a dark beer like a Guinness, it's a little harder to tell when it's done. The Diablo, that's pretty much where I'm at. The enemies are getting so strong. I can kill stuff really fast, but if I mess up once, I'm dead. Yeah, Diablo stream would be fun. Maybe I'll just do that and we'll chill. Diablo 4 stream would be just chatting with buttons, basically. Okay, this is really getting there. I'm gonna crank the heat back up. The temperature dropped quite a bit. Then we're gonna get the next batch. There's only one more batch of fish. And hopefully it tastes all right. Oh, these other guys are gonna cook way faster. They're so thin. That'd be dope. Yeah, I did a Diablo stream. I think I've done 2 Diablo streams now, so this would be number 3. So why not? What the heck? Okay, this is looking pretty good. Super golden brown. Whoa. Man, I don't know if I can really call myself a seafood lover because, I mean, I only eat... My fish is freaking battered in beer batter. You hardly even taste like seafood anymore. And then I'll eat, like, lobster or something. Is that really I mean, it's seafood, but it's like, I don't know. There's such a limited amount of seafood I eat. Maybe I'm just more of a fried food guy than a seafood guy. Maybe that's what the thing is. I like the fish and chips not because it's fish, but because it's fried, maybe. Okay, I don't want to overdo it. You overdo cod, and it gets a little rubbery, I think. Here we go. Look at that. This beautiful, super crispy piece of fish, homemade. Wow, that is humongous. Okay. We're going to get this thermometer back in. Actually, I need to clean the crumbs out. Look at that batter. That's exactly what we're looking for. We're just gonna fish out all the little bits from the last batch so they don't burn in the oil. We'll get this back up to temperature. And we're gonna drop in, drop in the last 2 pieces of fish. So while that's going, I'll show you guys the fish, a little close up. See. Oh man, there's a shadow when I do it from here. I guess I'll show you another one later. There we go. They almost look like chicken strips. I want to eat that fish. Looks like, oh, thank you. Man, I love fish and chips. Fish and chips are so good. Man, that batter is delicious. I seasoned the fish, but I didn't season the batter, so I'm just going to hit the top of these guys with some freshly ground pink Himalayan salt. There we go. All right, and that's about at temperature. So it's time to get the last of our fishies in. I'll get the thicker piece first. Actually, they're both kind of thin. Guess it doesn't matter. So here we go. Turn this heat down. Got this fully coated. Whoops, I can get a good grip on this guy. Gonna let the excess drip off. And then in it goes. And we're gonna do that to our last piece. just do the same thing. Get it fully coated. Oh, I don't have a good grip. I don't want it to drop in on. Okay, let the excess drip off. Then into the batter, or into the oil. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Turn the oil down, or turn the heat down a little bit. Don't want this to burn. Then after this, we're going to heat the fries up, and then we're pretty much golden. So let me move some of these fries out of the way here. Got to make some room for these fishies. I think there is no way that we finish all this fish. I think I made way too much. I like pretty much cooked our whole reserve of cod, everything we had, and I think it's too much. But it's going to taste good, so. I can't stop snacking on the little pieces of batter that come through. But are we brown and delicious? Yes. It's like it looks like a piece of chicken skin. That is delicious. Wow. I should be cooking this more often. What am I doing with my life? I'll have to do the stream again, but with a light beer. See the difference in color. So we'll have some video evidence. Oh, God. Almost splattered oil on myself there. There we go. Look at that. We're going to crank the heat up now. Oh, man. I am really, really, really excited to eat this. There's a lot more simple recipes online for how to make fish and chips. Like 2 ingredients, just flour and beer, and those taste pretty good. But man, just adding that rice flour in makes such a huge difference. It makes the batter so smooth. I just wish it wasn't so hard to find it. I can't find it at my local grocery store. I have to buy it on Amazon. It's kind of unfortunate, but I feel like it's worth it. Okay, so letting the oil heat up here. The oil temperature dropped quite a bit when I put this fish in. But yeah, this one should take like a few minutes less than the last one since they're a bit thinner. Oh man. Yeah, that's gonna need a minute to cool down. These fishes are humongous. Down here we use cornmeal. Ah, cornmeal. Should I be using that in my fried chicken batter? I used to use that. I've tried all sorts of different batter recipes for fried stuff, but on fish, that's true in the South. Like fish fries are a little different. Because the beer batter is not exactly what you do for a southern fish fry. I gotta try that. I gotta look that up. And do you use catfish? I mean, I kind of want to try fried catfish. And I feel like if you're gonna do fried catfish, you might as well use the cornmeal. You know, do it as they do in the South. That sounds pretty awesome. Maybe I should try that sometime. Maybe I'll do that on stream, and I can eat it on camera. Okay. This is looking pretty close to done, I think. Look at this guy right here. Oh, man. This is probably done. Okay, let me get these guys off the heat here. Then we're gonna get the fries in, and then it'll be dinner time. If I have a spot to put this. There we go. Alright. So we're just gonna get this oil back up to heat one more time, and then the fries will go in, and then that's the end of the line. And then it'll be dinner time. Okay, let's see. It's probably pretty close. But it probably just needs to heat up just a little bit more. I want to make sure the fries get nice and crispy. Oh yeah, catfish is the go-to fry here. Nice. Catfish is such a great fish. They get huge and are silly looking, but fry it perfectly. Yeah, so I know that catfish is a little bit more on the fishy side versus something like cod's really neutral. So I'm almost nervous, I guess, when I hear that, but it's probably fine. You know, when it's deep fried, I'm not even that big on shrimp, but when I eat shrimp deep fried, suddenly I like shrimp, right? So it'll probably be the same for catfish. If maybe steamed catfish isn't for me, fried is probably going to be awesome. I like fish that tastes like fish. That's true, that's true. Otherwise we'd eat chicken or something, right? I could easily just batter some chicken and fry it if I don't want it to taste like seafood. It's probably fine. I need to just go out and get it. You know, I'm always really scared about doing new food. Like when I go to a restaurant, I almost always just get the comfort. I almost always make the comfort pick. Because I'm always afraid of what if I order something I don't quite like and then I have to finish it. But I'm sure with catfish, it'll be just fine. Or I just cook it here at home. Just make a small amount. Okay, so we're loading up these fries. Unfortunately, I broke some of them, so they're not going to be super huge. But here we go. Fries in. I mean, a lot of little bits. That's the downside to doing this boiling method that I used. As the fries become really fragile. They're super crispy, but they fall apart super easily. It's very easy to mess them up. There we go. Oh, that's right. I need to hit some salt onto the last two pieces I just cooked. I also like game meat more than beef. Really? Well, what's your favorite kind of gamey meat you like? I call chicken a girl's meat. So you're not big on chicken. What about fried chicken? Plus catfish is cheap? That's true. That is true. I pay attention to the prices of fish all the time. When I go to the store, I'm always looking. I could tell you the exact price of potatoes more often, though, I think. Venison's your favorite. I've never had venison. My dad and my brother like to eat gamey meat. Like, they'll eat deer and camel and stuff, but I'm never brave enough to. I love beef, you know? That's my thing. I almost always eat beef. Okay, these fries crisped up and browned up really fast, so we're going to turn the heat off, and these are pretty much done. That's it. Golden brown fries. Oops. So let's just get these guys out, hit them with some salt, just like the fish. I hope the fish has cooled down enough for me to taste test it, because I really want to just start eating. I'm extremely hungry. Okay, now some salt. Elk would be great if it wasn't so damn chewy. I've never had elk either. I'm a big fan of mutton, but you gotta go into that expecting a powerful flavor. Oh, okay, I see. Man, you're brave. I can't do that. Okay, we got some salt on there. Now to show you the finished product. Oh. We got a tray of fish and chips. Maybe I use my other camera here. Oh wow, look at that. Dirty colander. Let's move this out of the way. And look at this beauty. I'm not brave. Half my family is from Louisiana. They'll shoot and cook anything. There we go. That explains that. So here we go. Here is the fish and chips. Oh, let me angle this a little better. Come on, man. It's a bit of a shadow. The lighting isn't really the greatest here. In fact, it might be better if I used a little portable camera here. Let's try this instead. I want to get a nice shot of the fish and chips now that we're done. Okay, is there a shadow here? Can I do it? Do I do it from here? Okay, here we go. We got some fries. You know, I'm gonna take it off this thing. It's just getting in the way. Hold up. I need to show you guys in its full glory this fish and chips. Here's the fries. I once hit a feral hog driving home from college, and I field dressed it. I'd had a cooler. Oh man, it would have gone bad though if you didn't have it, since you didn't have a cooler, right? These fries look so good. Thank you. We got fries, and here we go. We got the fish. Yeah, it seriously looks like a piece of fried chicken. That's so funny. There we go. Beer battered fish and chips, homemade. So we're gonna try this now. Gotta take a bite. Plug this in. Is it safe to eat this? Oh man, it's probably still scorching hot, but I mean, maybe I'll just take a piece, just like rip a piece off. There we go. Here we go. Oh, let me see, the other side looks a little nicer. Here's a piece, crispy piece, steaming hot, dunked into the homemade tartar sauce. Mm-hmm. Mmm. That's delicious. Okay, now the fries. Here we go. Come on, focus. Not on my face. Focus someday. There we go, French fry. Huh. It's hot. But it's delicious. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it was a success. Everything's good. Let me just wash my hands here. Ferret, thank you very much for hanging out with me the whole time. And anyone else that's lurking, thank you for showing up. Thanks for being here. I meant to stream like another maybe 45 minutes, but I'm absolutely starving. So yeah, just thank you for watching. Next week, I'm probably just going to be play some Diablo, maybe react to some cringe. We'll see what happens. Week after that, I think I'll be out of town. Thanks for the stream. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you. You can't eat hot foods. You have to let everything cool down for ages. Really? I'm very OCD, especially when I'm the one that cooked the food. I'm very OCD about getting it to people's plates and saying like, all right, in 10 seconds, you have to eat this at its peak freshness. I want you to experience it fully fresh, you know? But yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciated it. I had a lot of fun. And I'll see you next time. Later, guys.